Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Sharon and this is a channel that is dedicated to all things related to narcissism. I've been married to a covert narcissist for almost 20 years. I'm separated from him now, and what I do with this channel is I use my real life experiences to get information out there to people about what narcissism really is, what it looks like, what it does to you, and what it does to your family. In today's video, I'm going to answer the question, does the narcissist know that they are hurting you? I'm speaking specifically about covert narcissists, so I want to say that when you're in a relationship with a covert narcissist, things follow a predictable pattern. At the beginning of the relationship, they're going to love bomb you. And what that is the narcissist is putting on all the charm. They're acting, they're pretending that they're somebody that they're not because they want something from you. Narcissists are not altruistic people. They're not people that truly care about the world. They don't want to make the world a better place. They don't want to make your life better. They want to make their life better. You have something they want, and so they're doing what they have to do, what they've seen other people do, what they know a good person would do to get you. You know, they want you to serve them. It's almost like if I was getting a new car. I want a car because I want it to serve me. I need to go places. I want the car to take me there. I need to have a car, so I do what I have to do to get a car. Maybe I have to get a loan, pay money, whatever it is. I need to do what I have to do to get the car. Then I have the car services me. I don't care about the car. I care that it's running smoothly, that it's not broken. But other than that, I just want the car to do things for me. That's how a narcissist looks at you. You're like a car. You are there to service them. So initially, they have to do things to get you. And once they have you, that's it. You're going to see who the real person is. Covert narcissists truly are people that have no empathy. They're abusive. They're cruel. They're manipulative. They lie. They will break your heart over and over again, and they will sleep just fine that night. When you're with a narcissist, you think that you're with this wonderful person, but the reality is you are in a relationship with the devil. They will destroy you, and they're just fine with it. So does the narcissist know that they're hurting you? Yes, they do. I didn't want to believe that for the longest time. I couldn't believe it. And this is what a lot of people do. You give excuses to the narcissist. You make up reasons that they might be hurting you. Oh, they're stressed out, or they can't possibly know this. Oh, they're such a good person. They're just going through a rough time, whatever it is. Because for an emotionally healthy person, you can't relate. So if you can't relate to somebody, you can't understand them. You don't want to believe the reality. It's like people do this with animals all the time. They will put human emotions on an animal because you can't really relate to an animal. You don't really know what they're thinking. So you think, well, they must be like me. They must be feeling this way. And that's what people do with narcissists. Well, he must be feeling, or she must be feeling this way because, you wouldn't do this. So there's no way they could do this. When you have empathy, you can't relate to somebody that doesn't have empathy. If somebody doesn't have empathy, they're not able to care about anybody else. They're not able to love anybody else. They're a different breed of person, and you just can't relate. So for the simple reason that you tell the narcissist that they're hurting you, they do know that they're hurting you. They just don't care. You would care if somebody you loved said that you would hurt them. That would bother you. You'd want to make it right. And not that, emotionally healthy people are always, good and kind and generous. Yeah, everybody says things they wish they hadn't said, but then you feel regret. You feel bad. You can't sleep at night. That's not a narcissist at all. They are truly different than you. So they don't care. That's the important thing to understand. There's not, just like you can't put human feelings on an animal because you really don't know. You don't know what the animal is feeling. With a narcissist, you don't know, but what you can know is that they're not feeling how you feel. Narcissists are pain machines. They will destroy you. I can't even tell you how many times my husband would give me a silent treatment and I would be gutted. I would have trouble functioning through the day. I would be obsessively thinking about the situation. whatever it was, because the silent treatment was always a huge overreaction. And almost always, in fact, I think it was always. I say almost always because I was with him for so long. I'm like, it must have been some other way at some point, but I really don't think so. He would have a silent treatment in reaction to his own poor treatment of me. I would catch him in a lie, or he would blatantly do something that was rude. He would be cruel to me in some way. And then when I called him on this, he would go into a silent treatment because he's not a good person. He doesn't really care. So he can't deal with his emotions because there are no emotions. He just, the thing about narcissists, covert narcissists, is that they are very hypersensitive. They can't look at themselves in any negative way at all. So if you bring something to their attention that they did, they're not going to look at themselves and feel bad. They're going to look at you and hate you. That's what they do. So they'll just totally ignore you. You don't exist anymore. Narcissists don't have object permanence. And that is when, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. So think about a little child. They'll put their hands in front of their face and think that you can't see them anymore because they can't see you. That's not having object permanence. It's something that they get at a certain point in their life. That's why peekaboo is so fun for a baby or a toddler, because you're there, you're not there, you're there, you're not there. They can see you, but they don't think that you can see them. So that's, how a narcissist is. They don't have that. So they don't, I would be devastated because my husband was giving me a silent treatment. When he's at work, he's not thinking about me at all. He's having a great time. He's happy. He's high on this because, that's the thing about covert narcissists. They like it when you're in pain because they, just like the car, right? My car services me. When you're in pain, the narcissist likes that. They feed off it. It makes them feel powerful because narcissists are weak, immature people. So when you're hurt, they can feel powerful and in control. That's why they give you the silent treatment in the first place. It makes them feel good. If you're hurt, if you're devastated, they don't care. So yes, they know you're hurting them. I've told my husband, I'm sure you've told your significant other, you're hurting me. They know this, but it doesn't matter to them. There are so many times I would be upset and my husband would sleep just fine, no problem. This is what it's like to have no conscience. People always say narcissists don't have any empathy. This is what that means. This is what that translates into. Your life will be miserable being with a narcissist because they don't care for you. When you're in a relationship, the whole point of a relationship is to go through life with somebody else. You're together. You're experiencing things together. You're doing things together. You share a life. But when you're with a narcissist, you're not together with the person. You're all by yourself. You're like a servant to them. Just all your point of being to the narcissist is to do things for them. So yes, they know that they're hurting you. They just don't care. And it's very difficult for a healthy person to wrap their head about it. I actually don't think you can wrap your head around it because they're so different than we are. So when you're with a narcissist, when you wake up, you're going to feel all these things, and this reality is going to hit you hard. All you can do, because you don't have a choice. I guess you do. You could continue on being with this narcissist and realize that you are the equivalent of a car to them, or you could start your life over. And it's horrible. I'm so distraught that that's the position that I'm in. I know other people feel this way too. You don't want to start your life over. You're invested. So you think, well, maybe they'll change. The reality is you're with somebody that purposely hurts you, is just fine with it, doesn't love you, and you can be better than that. That's not a life for anybody. People who are with narcissists are good people, loving people, kind people, people that want to make a difference in the world. The narcissist is only going to bring you down. It's all that they can do. You know that they are okay hurting you. So it's such a sick thing, and I'm so sorry for anybody going through this. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm making a few videos a week, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Bye-bye.